Hi there. So in this video we will see how to join two data frames in your Pandas script. So I'm executing this script on IPython, so make sure you have it installed. So on my computer I have Jupyter IPython version installed, so I'm going to type in Jupyter Notebook. It should open IPython instance on browser. Now on the right side you will find a new button that should open Python 3 notebook instance. Now here type in import pandas as pd. After that you can also import display an image from IPython. So type in ipython.display import display. Also from ipython.display import image. You can have it as image. After that we will first create raw data. So type in raw underscore data, and here we will first start with raw data, something like ID. So for ID we will have numbers such as 1, then 2, then 3, make sure that it is in single quotes, and 4. Okay, make sure that it is separated by period. Now we will also have name. So for name, let's have names like Alex, Brad, then again we will add period, and then finally surname. So we have ID, name and surname within our raw data, and you can also add surname such as, okay, then add Smith, add Bolt, then finally add. Okay, so this is pretty much our raw data that I want to add into my data frame. So use df_a as your data frame, and for that call pd.dataframe. Inside your data frame method use raw_data, then specify the column names with which you want to store. You can have different columns than that in your raw data. I'm keeping the names simple: ID, name and surname. We'll simply also print out df_a. Now let's check out this code, make sure everything is correct, and as you can see it is printed out on our notebook here. So we have ID 1 2 3 4, name and surname. Okay, so now let's add one more row data here, this time with the name raw_data 2, and for that we will simply copy the content from the top and we will change a few things, something like, let's say 5, 6, 7 and 8 as our ID. Name, let's change this, quickly change names to something different. Okay, we'll keep surname different too. Okay, so these are my surname here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to create one more data frame by calling pd.dataframe. This time raw underscore data 2, and columns that I'm going to specify are similar to my previous one. So let's just copy this entire into here. Okay, so all I have to do is this time just type in df2, and I'm going to execute this, and you can see 5, 6, 7, 8 are on my data frame 2. Now if I want to join these two, what I have to do is I have to type in data frame, which is new. Let's name it df underscore new. Now type in pd dot concat, and inside this method give your two data frames, df underscore a and df underscore b, or if you have it df underscore 2 here, so simply name it 2, and we have those two added here. This will simply do the join. Okay, so let's execute that, and before that we will simply use df underscore new here so that it can print it out. Okay, so this is simple join, and go to cell and run it, and here you will find our two data frames are joined. Now what if you want to join along a specific axis? So that can be done as well. You just have to change a few lines of code, add in axis equals to 1. Now go to cell and run, and you will find that your data is properly arranged in two different axes. So first 4 entries here, then next 4 here. So our data is joined with axis equals to 1. You can have 2 if you have larger data. So this is how join and join along the axis works with Python Pandas.